All right. Welcome back to the channel, guys, and welcome back to a video that I probably should have made 3 years ago or 4 years ago, whenever I got the car. But this video, we're going to be talking about why the Maserati Granturismo is the perfect car and probably the best exotic car on the market for not just yourself, not just the experience, but also for your family. That's what we're going to talk about, right? All right, so let's get to it. I'm out. See you in a quick second. Let's talk this car. Let's talk the family. All right, so let's talk about it. So when I bought this car, one of the reasons why, when I first saw this car when it first came out, the thing that was exciting for me was that I was able to fit, when I did my test drive, I was able to fit my mom, my dad, me, and the person that was introducing the car to us. So 4 of us were able to fit into the car. And that really was important because I was thinking about the future. I remember saying that it would be great one day if I had a family and I could be able to take them with me and they'd be able to enjoy the experience, enjoy the exotic car situation, because 100% of the time, when you do an exotic car experience, for those of you who don't have exotic cars, don't have cars, but you're thinking one day you're gonna get a car, right? The fun part is going with your friends, right? I'll be honest with you. The rallies I've been on, all that stuff, it's fun the couple times you go by yourself, but then after that, you want somebody else to experience it too. So for me, being able to fit 4 people, now I am 5'10" and a half-ish, right? Give or take, and depending on my sneakers, 5'11", but whatever. No one's checking that. My dad, 5'8", 5'9", my mom, 5'3", and the person who did the test drive, he was 6'1". This was years ago. So those were the size of people that were in here, and we were comfortable. I was able to have my seat pushed back. I was able to drive comfortably. I wasn't all crunched up, and it actually was a comfortable. Now, it was a comfortable ride, but it wasn't something that I really knew. So then I was able to take this car on a few drives. I was able to drive to Maryland, so that was about a 4 hour. It took me 5 hours to get there. Probably I went wrong, but it took me 5 hours to get there. Drove this car, and it was actually a pretty comfortable ride. It was a smooth ride, and it was better because the roads were better going out there. But I was able to have my friends come and enjoy certain parts of that trip with me, and then not be crunched up. Now, for the family. So I have a newborn son. He is 7 weeks at the time that you guys will be watching this video. I have a daughter who is 3 years old at the time of this video, and then I have my wife. So we currently are in a situation, right, where Lamborghini's in the shop, Jaguar's down, Mazda's in the shop. So we need a car to move around. Just so happens the Maserati is holding strong because it's really reliable. We're gonna talk about that in another video at some point. But we now have to almost treat this car like our family van, which y'all know is a task. So as you guys can see, I'm sitting in the car right now. So I'm gonna show you just from a standpoint. I'm chilling in the car, I'm moving it around like I'm in the car. So I'm gonna show you guys really quickly here. If you guys take a look, you'll see I am here, but if you look in the back seat, right, take a look, this is my daughter. Now I'm leaned back a little extra for the video. I normally don't drive like this. Let me see, I'll put it in my driving position actually. I'll do that. So this way you guys get a better sense of let's see here. Got it. So this is more of my driving position, give or take. Actually, it's not. That's actually a little further than I'd like to be. Okay, cool. So now my daughter sits here. Now you guys may not see that. It may not seem like much, but when she's sitting in that seat, that dip for a 3-year-old is fine. My daughter's feet literally are on the back of my chair all the time. Okay. Now let me fix this one so you guys can see it. Sorry guys, this is probably a horrible video. People probably like, why don't you do it better? Because I'm not an expert. I'm not an expert YouTuber. I'm just a guy that makes videos. So, okay. Now, this is my son's seat. So he's still car seat wise. Now, It may not look like there's space here, right? But if I can move that, you can get a better sense of it. My wife sits there, and believe it or not, it's only like this so that we can get the actual baby seat in for him. He's in the carriage, right? And then we'll push this seat back some more because it doesn't need to be this far up. We just do it so when we lean it forward, we can get the seat in, and then we push the seat back. But literally, we'll have both the kids straight chilling back here. Now, when my son gets out of the phase where he's in that, we have another one of the same car seats. Now, that car seat is the Greco or Graco all-in-one. So for anybody's like, which one did you have? We have 2 of those. So that as my child grows, she can stay in it very long. And then you can imagine that once she actually starts getting to the I guess car seat phase, even more space, right? And then eventually they'll be sitting back there regular. So this car provides all of that. Now, why is this big? Is because if I have a car show to go to, the family can come to. They can experience people taking pictures, you know, whenever, you know, people, someone said to me like, oh, the Maserati Granturismo is not an exotic car. I'm like, really? Tell that to every single person that sees these cars and loses their damn mind, right? So yeah, so when you go to car shows, there's a section for Maseratis. There is an area because it's obviously right there with Ferrari. So there's a lot of things that come when you go to certain car shows when you have a car like this, especially if you have the right color and the interior and whatever, right? So they get to be a part of it. My daughter's been a part of it. My wife's got to be a part of it. So it isn't just me, my brothers, but we've all been able to enjoy it together. And then you'll have those meets where it's like, okay, I'm going by myself or I'm going whatever. Then obviously you're fine. But this is a grand tour. So this is one of the reasons why I got the car, is that it's meant to drive. It's actually meant to drive normal, to get the experience. You get the sound, you get the look, you get the experience, but then you also have some practical things going on. Now I'm going to show you something trunk wise to show you, right, why this is also working. I stuffed this trunk with a bunch of stuff that I have to do. It's gonna most be out. I gotta go to laundry or whatever. So I want to show you guys in reference to trunk space. If you were like, well, man, what could fit in this? Like you start. So for those of you who are transitioning, single people to married to kids, this is your car. Now, yeah, we can talk about all this stuff, but you're not gonna find another exotic car that is 2 doors, that looks the way this looks, sounds the way this sounds, perform the way this performs, to put your entire family in, to actually say you can grow your family in this exotic and give your kids the exotic experience. And now the prices on these cars right now, like you could literally get a 2015 or I'll say 2016, I haven't checked, but at least a 2015 for $60,000. And if you really wanted to stretch it, you can go all the way down to the 30s, but then you're getting into the danger zone because you ain't no warranties. You're gonna have to pay for everything out of pocket. So yeah, there's some people who talk about do it yourself, a lot of people are not going to be doing it themselves. So I'm just going to speak to the people who are not touching these cars, who are like, hey, I'm still going to take it to a shop. That person, you find a authorized dealer that works on these cars, which somebody in the video really helped me out, and I found one, so that was really great. It makes a big difference. So I'll give you guys a price difference when I actually have to do a job with them, so you guys can see what I was going to pay at the main dealership and what I'm paying now. That's actually where my Lamborghini is right now, so I'm getting work done there, which will be another video, and the pricing is just different. Anyway, back to the live action. Let's take a look at the trunk. Give me a second. Alright, so we are outside the car. We are now going to take a look in the trunk, okay? I'm going to show you guys what's happening in here. That's right. So you see this? This may not look that big to you, but this is, I mean, I literally am just showing you guys. So I have laundry in here, okay? Like, not little. You see this? This is pretty decent size. I still got toys back here. I got baby stuff. I got umbrellas. I've got sneakers. I got this for basketball. So anybody who play basketball, you know we always got to have our sneakers on deck just in case somebody call us out. I got basketball shorts. I got that. I got the cleaning. The baby's not even there yet. You guys see, I'm prepared. I'm prepared, right? See that right there? So this is for when the baby gets there. This goes under the seat, so this way you don't ruin it. I got my in case I need to wipe it down, you know what I'm saying? And then I still have room. I still have, I mean, you can't really tell, but look, I still have room to put a whole nother stuff here. So I still have all this trunk space, okay? I got all this trunk space. And, right? So you think about it, right? So, someone tell me what other car is on the market that looks like this, okay? Look at these wheels. Look at these wheels. Look at that, right? Looks like this. Okay? You can't hear it, but listen to it. You know it wants to grumble. You hear it wanting to grumble. You hear it, right? It wants to grumble, right? Has the trunk space. Has the front seat space, right? So you guys get a better idea. See, the front space has the back seat space. Now you get a better idea of the seat, right? You guys see that? There's enough inches there. That's actually, if you look at Tesla, that has the same amount as the Tesla SUV right now, which is just something to talk about. Which has this, and you know that you saved money, right? You didn't spend a lot of money on it. Yeah, so that's pretty much why I believe this is one of the best exotic cars ever made, okay? And it gives you every single thing that you're looking for. Let me see if I can get a little, is that, that's with no, let's put the exhaust on. That's with no exhaust. Now we just put the exhaust on. Hear that? So you tell me, what exotic are you gonna buy at the price point this car will be at, that you can get all of this and spend time with your family? So for those fathers who like, oh man, I gotta get the kids, man, I love the fact that when I take my daughter to school, we get to pull up in this, you know? I love the fact that if there was an emergency and we need to throw somebody else in there, I'm not like, oh, well, I can't take that car, right? And thirdly, the peace of mind to know that I can take my family. There's a peace of mind you have to put your entire family in a car and then drive long distances and put all stuff in here, because if something happens, you don't want to be like, I should have never took that car. So I haven't had that problem in over 3 years of ownership of this car. It's been one of the best, it's still one of the best experiences I have every time I drive it. So I know this was a long video, but somebody watching this is looking to buy this car and they're gonna have to make a decision. And I hope you're able to use these talking points to help you buy this car, because that's what I had to use before I was able to buy it for my family, because my wife really needed to understand how this was gonna work, and it did. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope this was informative. If you guys want more videos like this, let me know. Let me know the topics. All right, guys, I'm out. Peace. See you in the next video.